Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? If you are hearing my voice, well, I'd like for you to say hello in the chat. Say hello, hello, hello. Hearing my voice, well, I'd like for you to say hello in the chat. All right, we are here, y'all. Hello, hello. So happy Tuesday. It is Sheba Elamine, better known as Queen Sheba. I am here today for us to highlight some men. Highlight some men. So, yes, I heard a whole bunch of chatter when it was Mother's Day. Hey, All Occasion Gifts over on YouTube. So, thank you so much for joining me. We are on YouTube and we're also on Facebook. And you caught me in the living room. I said, I'm going to move my spot from my hallway because I wanted to get a little bit more comfortable. I wanted us to be able to talk about building connections. And if you know me, the Positive Vibes Queen, that I am all about fostering positive connections. Hey, Miss P's Creations over on YouTube. So thank you so much. All right, Facebook, y'all can chime in as well. But we are going to just talk for a bit. We're just going to talk for a bit. Let me see. Okay, I was trying to make sure that I had both of my devices going. Um, if you be so kind to yes, say hello when you come into the room. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. Um, I'm sure it's a busy day for you all. So I just wanted to highlight building connections. All right. So the impact of gift giving for special occasions and just because moments in life, Queen Sheba is here to talk about them. And you know it. If you have been following me, you know that Inspirations by Sheba's mission is to ignite positive thoughts, reactions, and actions in the lives of everyday families. So, we're going to design a gift and we're going to chat just for a bit. So, thank you so much. Hey, Miss Linda's Boutique Baskets. Hey, she said, hey, Queen Sheba. So, yes, I appreciate the Positive Vibes community over on YouTube. If you are on Facebook and you are not subscribed to the channel, you need to go over, okay? And subscribe, comment, share content that you see. Sometimes there may be gift designs, sometimes there may be moments of motivation or inspiration and tutorials. So, nevertheless, enough for me, okay? So, we're here to talk about fathers today, and let's discuss how fathers are designed to build emotional support. Okay. And yes, a lot of our backgrounds may determine how we are as an adult, how we may be with our children, but it also determines how bad you want it. How bad does that father really want to be an amazing role model or father figure for their children and for their families? Okay. So, fathers who express love and affection helps the children feel secured and valued. You know that? You know how children always want the approval of, mama. But daddy really, really seems to make a difference as well. So when I was thinking about these fathers, I was like, you know what? Inspiration by Sheba is pretty much all about self care, all about, tapping into your creativeness. So most of the gifts, they do have self care items, items that you can express your creativity with, and all of that good stuff. So today's gift is a self care gift. And ain't nothing like a hardworking man to be able to come home, get clean, and slide in his slippers. So we're going to use these slippers as the base. It's going to be the bottom of the gift. Um, and we're going to make sure that he has some other items as well. So I just wanted to share. But let's get back to them fostering emotional resilience. So I was reminded that psychological resilience or mental resilience is the ability to cope mentally and emotionally with a crisis and to be able to return to that pre-crisis status quickly. So as we know that children really let's go, y'all. Let's get to this positive info. Okay, Miss P. Yes. So as you know, children really look to their parents for guidance. They look to their parents for discipline. They look for, structure and all of that. Even if they don't actually understand that that's what they need, that's what they're looking for. So it is up to us. And you see, I have my I am Women Empowering Women shirt on. And so again, Queen Shebah is all about empowering others. So as I empower women, you know, we're going to empower the world. So that's why we are talking about our men today. So when I think of mental resilience, I think of statements such as, I like myself, I love myself. Yes. Um, Adapting to change is being a part of that mental resilience world. We want to be able to build one another up. And it also starts when children are really young, including us. So for adults who may not have had that security, um, I believe it's definitely a choice for you to be able to give that to others. Some other examples are setting goals, okay? Talking about your feelings, expressing how you feel with a trusted adult. So, again, I'm saying all of these things to say that children have to see us adults model these behaviors. And a lot of times they're looking at them fathers. Okay, do you agree? Do you agree? So, having consistent examples will build up children and willing adults because I say we remain teachable all of our days. So, therefore, we're able to learn from one another. And so, with that being said, the emotional, look at me getting tired. Emotional support leads to role modeling. And children usually imitate or copy their father's behaviors, their attitudes, the values, and shaping their own social skills, okay, and developing morals. So, do you see the importance that fathers play? They definitely need to be on their P's and Q's. Why? Because children are always watching. They are always watching, which means that we as a people, okay, should definitely do our best to be our best self. So I just had that little bit. I just wanted to share like how awesome fathers are. I want to say hats off to the dads, stepdads, cousins that may be father figures. Today's families look so different, and that's okay. That's okay for them to look different. But I just wanted to highlight the men in today's society, those who are definitely in position and doing the positive things that they need to do in order to help our future leaders of tomorrow be who they need to be. Okay. So there was a question that I asked yesterday, and hopefully some of you will be able to share. Like what is one of the life lessons that your father taught you, either directly or indirectly? As again, children are always watching. So a lot of times we do learn things and they don't even know we learned them until we show up one day and they be like, So if you would be so kind, in the chat, drop one life lesson. Okay. And I'm going to say, even if you feel as if your situation with your father may have been different, you still learn something from it. It could have been what not to do. So again, pulling the positivity out of any situation, it definitely helps with the mind, body, and soul. Because y'all know that stress can show up in different kinds of ways. But we are putting gifts together so that we will be able to shower our fathers this season. So Father's Day is this coming Sunday, y'all. Just like that. This coming Sunday. So real quick, remember we said we're going to use the slippers as the bottom. This is a size large. So I have taken a gift basket. Shout out to Linda's Boutique. Thank you, Miss Linda. I appreciate you. Um, so I'm gonna use this basket and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with it after we finish putting it together. So we got the size large slippers. We have a size large sleeper pants. And put them in there. We have some Axe body wash. And I always take the tops of this stuff because you just never know. Okay. So I did my best to put it together before coming on. So I'm praying that everything fits like it did. Okay. And we have some Caribbean Caribbean Joe underwear. These are a size large. So we're just going to simply fold them. And I guess we'll keep the word Caribbean for it to show. So he can get nice and clean. So he has some undergarments. Okay. And I found these socks that will match so nicely. Now, listen, don't talk about me in the long socks. We keep our house cold, so I'm going to keep putting long socks in these gifts because I truly feel like you can wear these around the house with the AC blasting. Okay, so I just simply folded them because I do want the game around and find out to show. And we have one of these solo cups. Okay, I took the sticker off. I just put inside a little bit of tissue paper and it should slide right down in that little spot. I did put a little paper inside the gift basket and wrapped it in a what you call it? Tablecloth. Okay, plastic tablecloth. So yes, keep that blue thing going. So I'm just gonna tuck them down in there a bit. I like to say game around and find out. All right. And we're gonna take that little bit of tissue paper because I want to here my piece of tape. I want to keep our backer. I want this to stay right on up here. Okay. I'm gonna slide the undergarments down on the inside. All right. That piece of tape took off a piece of my table. Okay. Let me get another piece. Hold on. But it doesn't take much to make a thoughtful gift for the loved ones in your life. And we are concentrating on our men. Okay. All right. So we got our underwear, our socks, we have our body wash, and our sleeper pants. I'm just going to add a little piece of tape right here just so he won't move. And we have one of these Axe double-sided scrub, loofah, all of that. Okay. And so I just want to place him right down in there. And we have our famous Dove Men Care hand, face, and body cream. Okay, so I'm just going to place a little bit of tape on the back of this so it can sit nicely right down in here. All right, and men like things real simple, so I'm going to keep it real simple. And we're going to take this basket And we're going to sit it right on top of these slippers. Now, I did have some tape, so I'm going to put some tape up on the basket on both sides. Excuse the noise, but welcome to Gift Designer World, where you might hear a little tape and then you might hear a little bit of cello. But yeah, I just appreciate you all taking the time out your day to see what Queen Sheba has going on. I have continuously been working on gifts for Father's Day, and some of these gifts may be um, just in time for those students preparing to go off to college. So those young men, they need all of this stuff. So it can be great for them as well. So I'm just gonna put a piece of tape on that side. Hold on. And then I'm gonna put a piece of tape on this side. All right. And this was a vision. So I have had them sitting in the hallway. And I was like, you know what? Let's put them together with our friends. All right. Now what did I do? Here we go. Okay. And this should do quite well. Let's see. Now I usually be standing up when I wrap, so we'll see how this wrap go while I'm sitting down. But I think it's gonna be all right. Okay, maybe a little bit more. But that's what I had going on today. Um, just been thinking about my father and how he has been an important piece in my life. And I can say all of those things that we spoke of about fathers and us, watching them and seeing their attitude and watching, how they demonstrate what are their values, their social skills, all of that. I know that I am a very open communicator because of that. Not to say my mother isn't a communicator, because she is. I'm gonna have to get up, y'all, just a second. But it's that time to celebrate them, y'all. It's that time to acknowledge them. And so let's do it. Let's do it. And so if you are a gift designer, I want to say hats off to you. I know that you have been designing and preparing for Father's Day. And I pray that each gift finds a home, just as I have prayed mine do too. Hey, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa Bell has joined us. Hey, Miss Lisa, just making a Father's Day gift, and we was chatting about the importance that fathers play in the lives of not only the children but even adults. And so, yes, we are here to celebrate them. And by doing so, Inspirations by Sheba, Queen Sheba continues to create and design gifts for this special occasion. So yeah. And I know I talked for a bit, but you see that it did not take us long at all to put this gift together with items that were able to be used, reused, and recycled. Me and this cello wrap have been, yeah, having a time, but it's coming together. It's coming together. But I just wanted to let you know that it's a reason to celebrate your loved ones. And let's not just oh hey Queendom Baskets, Peaches, hey. Let's not just focus on the holidays. Okay. So gifts as such, to acknowledge these fathers, they can be done any time of the year. And when people, get gifts unexpectedly, it makes them really see how they are being thought of outside of just the time that everybody else, you know, does it. Let me see what Queen Ambassador says. She says, greetings and blessings, Queen Sheba and everyone. Awesome sauce on the product choice for the basket. Very creative. Thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your week. Mwah. Stay safe, Peaches. Thank you. Look at you. You doing some hand pink waving. Thank you. Miss Lisa says, hey, Miss Peaches. Hey. So yes, I appreciate you ladies stopping by and yeah, seeing what I got going on. And me taking the time to definitely discuss a few pointers um about fathers, it really takes me back to teaching. And so even in gift designing, Queen Sheba is here to teach you about the small things in life and reminding you of the importance of the small things. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try to tighten this a little bit. I don't like how that paper is bending back here. It's okay. All right, so there we go. We have a nice gift sitting on top of some slippers that we know that he is going to definitely use. And yeah, I just wanted to use Restream to reach out to both of the communities today, YouTube and Facebook. I appreciate all of the new followers, all of the new subscribers, those who comment, those who share. I just greatly appreciate you and yeah, helping me continue to grow on my journey of entrepreneurship and content creation and all of that good stuff. So, with that being said, I hope that there was value found here today as we chatted for a bit and look forward to seeing me again real soon. I may hop off of here and do this next gift just with the YouTube Positive Vibes community. Yeah, it's sitting right here waiting. So I'll just say this. Thanks for joining. Remember to be good, be positive, not only to yourself, others too. I'm Queen Sheba. You say, girl, YouTube is playing with me. Is it? I'm getting ready to get off and I'm going to get over there, Miss P. And so it'll be straight up because I even see that Restream had did something different. Um, so I'm hoping everything works out. I'm hoping the message got out. I showed up because I wanted to share what was in my heart, what was on my mind. And again, I appreciate you so much for joining me today. Look out for me again. Father's Day is coming. You need something. I'm here for you. See y'all later.